What's up, guys? Sully here, owner of BombTech Golf, and I want to tell you why long drive I love and hate at the same time. Here's the deal. Before I started BombTech, I was obsessed with hitting driver as far as I freaking could. I even at one point had built and was swinging 40 drivers in my bag. I didn't even carry a putter or irons. I'd go to the driving range every day and just swing as hard as I could to gain 1 yard, 1 foot, just hit it a little bit farther than the day before. In hindsight, it did help me learn how to build golf clubs, figure out different shafts, materials, all that fun stuff. But I want to tell you why I love it. So when I was attempting to become a long driver, my highlight was when I was at the Cape Cod local, and I hit a drive of 360 yards, my longest bomb ever. And I did beat the guy who won the senior division that year, like 2010 or 12 or whatever it was. And then when I went to regionals, how far do you think that drive was? Let me know in your comments, because it was not 360 yards. And so I drove out 10 hours with my now wife. Were we married at the time? Probably. She didn't divorce me then, so that was good. So we drove out 10 hours to Pennsylvania from Massachusetts, or from Vermont. I can't remember, so long ago. And when we got there, this is why I started my own freaking brand. I brought 4 drivers, my 4 best clubs, and I was warming up. I was feeling all right. You know, I had 360 in the local division. I was feeling good about that. I get there, I'm like, dude, these guys are all bigger, faster. There's one guy there that won it that year, and he was warming up 2 bays down from me. I'm like, and you know what the wife said to me then? She goes, holy shit, these guys are swinging a lot faster than you. I'm like, yo, you know I'm hitting in an hour, right? So that was a good, she didn't mean it, but I think his name was Aaron Mansfield. We can tag him. I remember he was just freaking bombing. He was swinging probably like 150, and he had a drive like 430 that day or something disgusting, like a grid record in Pennsylvania. And so I had my 4 drivers. I only took my 4 best ones, so I don't get too confused, get weird. And I'm warming up, you know, no big deal. I'm trying to mind my own business, you know, whatever, get loose. I'm hitting balls, feeling all right. Guys are hitting it farther than me. And what happens to my best driver? Freaking break it, dude. So this is a whole theme of what was happening before. I kept on having other guys build clubs for me, and I broke every single one of them. So the biggest moment, right when I'm about to go on to hit for regionals, I break my best driver. So I hit my backup driver, which I hated. Back up to the backup to the backup. Broke that phone. Don't need that. Anyways, so I'm playing with my backup driver. I hit it okay, and I hit it, I think it was like 338 yards. And that was the longest I went that day. So I made it, drove 10 hours out there, 11 hours out to Pennsylvania in the middle of nowhere, hit it 338, went home in 2 rounds, losers bracket, called it a day. And what did I do next year? Did the same thing. So long story short, long drive, guys, I freaking love it. I wasn't the best at it, and it got me to start BombTech Golf. So I am thankful for that. It did ruin my golf swing, I will say that, and I wrecked my back, but it's all for the love of golf and hitting it far. But just want to tell you that quick story. And subscribe to this new YouTube channel, guys. We're keeping it raw.